If you're an outdoor enthusiast, these last couple weeks have probably been pretty hard for you. But today I want to show you something that you can do to prepare to get back outside. We're going to be relacing our hiking boots. Let's dive in. If you find yourself taking your boots on and off many times throughout the day, this is a good one that allows you to tighten up your shoelaces a lot quicker than a normal lacing. It's pretty standard. We're just going to start by threading it through the bottom. Even out our laces here. And then if you come up through a hole, the next one you're going to be going down. So just find the next one on the other side and go down through that hole. And then do the same with the other side. All right, so then on a normal lacing, we'd be going down through the top again, but since we're on the bottom already, we're going to come up through the bottom too. Then another down through the top. And then just continue that pattern up the boot. When you get to the end, you can do an optional locking closure. Just stick the cord back through the same one on the same side there, or the next one up on the same side, excuse me. And then cross them over and go through those loops. Then it's pretty easy to cinch these tight because there's less friction on the boot. It'll save your laces and save some time. So this one wasn't too difficult. It's pretty standard, looks just about like a normal lacing. But this next one is going to be entirely upside down. It's called the Ukrainian. So for the Ukrainian, we're actually going to start lacing it at the top of the boot. So take both ends of your lace and put it through the top eyelet. Next, we're going to tie an overhand knot in the cord and slide it all the way back to the boot. We want to leave this pretty loose. We're actually going to leave 2 loops for tying right here. Then we're going to lace it pretty much like normal and just run the cords down through every eyelet, crossing over each time. So now that we got our ends out of the way, this is what it should look like. We'll just finish this up quick and catch you at the end. All right, so when you get to the end, you just want to tie a stopper knot in the end of each cord. You can use an Ashley stopper or just an overhand knot if that's big enough and works, or you can tie your cords together. So moving up back to the top, we've got this overhand knot just hanging out here. And what that allows us to do is to pull the boot tight and simply tie an overhand knot in our loops, and that tightens up against that previous knot to keep the boot tight. The one downside to this is that our top does get loose because our loops just kind of will pull through there, but the shoelace knot will likely stay tight. Next up, the hiking biking lacing. Say that 5 times fast. The hiking biking lacing is a pretty unusual one as well. We're going to take both ends and start them on the same side in 2 adjacent holes. Then we're going to move it across to this side, keeping the cords parallel. Then we're going to take that bottom one and move it up to the next hole. And then same with the next one, up to the next free hole. Then we'll just move them parallel across again and do this all the way up to the top. Once it's laced, you can just tie it off like you would a normal shoe. Just like that. These laces are a little bit long, but you can trim them down to what you need. So why is this called the hiking biking lacing? Good question. I'm glad you asked. Because we have all of the cord on one side, or all of the knotting on one side, that keeps it from getting caught in things, like underbrush when you're hiking, or like your bike chains if you are biking. So if you're biking, you want it to be laced like we did it now. Here's the inside of the boot, so the lacing is on the outside and it doesn't get caught in your gear. If you are hiking, then you can do it the other way around so that it doesn't get caught in underbrush and have Canadian thistles and things like that all over it. So all in all, these are some pretty practical ties that you can try out at home, and hopefully very soon you'll be able to go outside and use them for yourself. If you're wondering about these shoelaces that we're using, it's actually just 550 paracord. If you don't know what 550 paracord is, it was used in World War II for parachute lines and has since been used for a lot of other things. It's handy to keep them in your backpack if you're going hiking or even just going about your day. If your shoelaces break, for instance, you can just whip out your paracord and do up one of these. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you guys, we sell Paracord. Head to the link in the description for more information. Thanks for watching.